If you are a business leader with responsibility for sales in your organization, there are unmistakable signs when sales performance becomes mission critical. At RX Sales, we call them symptoms. Unmet revenue projection. Sales goals are realistic and achievable, but your sales team is not delivering results. Inconsistent performance. Just as sales professionals must keep the sales pipeline flowing, your organization must make sustainable gains in productivity. There is a definite correlation. Lack of a sales process. Does your sales team have a consistent way to help prospects and clients make buying decisions, or are they just winging it? RX Sales is sales performance medicine for high-growth companies. We help companies close the gap between actual and potential sales performance. If your goal is to develop your sales talent and invest your resources for the greatest return, maybe we can help. Like many organizations, you've probably sent your sales team to high-powered sales training. They came back excited and enthusiastic, and maybe they even did a few things differently. But before long, they were back to their old habits, producing the same lackluster results. You didn't get the return that you expected, and their sales performance didn't produce sustainable results. It's natural to want to jump right to the treatment, a new process. Someone in front of the sales team, giving them good questions to ask and advising on when to close. But let's back up a step before launching into a sales process. What skills are already strong in your sales team members? Which ones are weak? Which non-supportive beliefs will prevent them from executing the sales process? And what about their framework, their motivation for selling, their commitment to being the best, their desire to improve? RX Sales is an expert performance system. It's not a sales test, and it's not sales training. What sets the system apart is, in fact, its parts. It's diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. The assessment phase, which we call a group diagnosis, allows you to make a sound business decision about a sales development program. In other words, who has potential for growth and how much. You wouldn't make an executive decision about other important projects without an assessment, and you shouldn't on this one. In sales development, treatment means a learning program. The key to effective learning is a methodology that works for the company and for the learner. Sales professionals belong in the field. When the sales team and their managers spend a lot of time in the training room, the cost of lost production is astronomical. So, goal number 1 is keep them selling. Goal number 2, make the learning stick. Blended learning is multidimensional. It's a combination of self-directed work, time alone, and one-on-one coaching, combined with periodic group sessions, strategically placed to provide a place for practice and reinforcement. As a result, they close skill gaps and change old bad habits. This is the best way for adults to learn and to ensure that the process is tailored to your company's unique sales culture. RX Sales is known for its 2 celebrated blended learning programs, one for sales managers and one for members of their sales teams. Since 1996, RX Sales has been sales performance medicine for high-growth companies of all sizes across a broad spectrum of industries, companies with serious sales performance problems or with a desire to make the transition to client-centered selling. Together, these companies' results comprise a field validity study that is outstanding. RX Sales works because we build it from the inside out. Each member of our leadership team has deep and relevant experience in executive sales and sales management roles, as authors and developers, and as performance consultants to Fortune 500 companies. R&D at RX Sales was done inside companies just like yours. That's why we can bring it back to you with the assurance that yes, it does work. We have business alliances with a select group of highly skilled sales performance consultants who bring their clients the RX Sales system. To reach this level of expertise, our consultants complete an extensive accreditation process that requires several months of study and application. As part of their accreditation process, consultants earn a professional designation. It is your assurance that the consultants whom you would entrust with your sales managers and sales teams are accredited experts in consultative selling. There are several ways to learn more about the RX sales system and the people behind it. On the main page of the Quick Consult section, you can learn more about the system, our leadership team, the AECS designation, and what people say. That includes both consultants and participants in RX sales projects. You can also send us a special email or get our contact information and call us directly. We don't know whether what we do at RX Sales can help you and your organization, but the best time to find out is right now. We invite you to take the RX Sales DNA analysis at the end of this presentation. It's a brief survey that lets both you and us know if the critical components are present for RX Sales to be the right fit for your team. You will get a reply right away. Like top sales professionals, high-growth companies have their sights set not just on meeting performance goals, but instead on exceeding them. Thank you for visiting RX Sales. We realize that you have many alternatives for your sales development plans, but we may be just what you need.